Hey friends, I'm back with another video. Is that intro okay? Or should I change it up a bit because I say it at the beginning of every video? Anyway, moving right along. I'm gonna do some Conflagrant Jewelry today. I still can't decide if I should pronounce it Conflagrant or Conflagrant. I kind of jump back and forth, but it's all the same thing. And I thought I already made a video on the Conflagrant Jewelry, but after searching my content, I don't think I have. If I did, I named it something kind of funny, or I didn't include the word Conflagrant or level 106 in there, so it's not, I can't search it. And I want to start being a little more organized, and if it has to do with the level 106 or Conflagrant gear, I want to start including those words in the title to make them easier for you all to search them. And that's something I lack. I lack organizational skills. I apologize. I'm working on it now, finally, after being on YouTube for at least 2 years or more. Anyway, let's get started. So, of course, we're going to start with opening up our jewelry kit. This is my jeweler, Lorelei, and let's open up a bag here to store whatever it is we end up crafting. I already have the recipes because I've made the stuff, but I will try to be as clear as possible about what components are used and where to find them. I'm not going to go on a hunt for them, but I will tell you where to go. So let's start with this one because it's at the top of my list here. The Athletic Conflagrant Earring. It's got an AC of 184, hit points of 4580, mana of 4535, endurance of 4535. It's got a bunch of heroic stats, as you see, a bunch of saves. It's got attack, hit point regen, actually a nice hit point regen, mana regen, heal amount, spell damage, clairvoyance. It's got a bunch of slots here, so you can slot it up as much as you want. And let's stretch this a little bit so we could see we got Might of Stone 10. Activating this item will unlock a passive alternate ability that will increase your attack power by 110 points. So even if the stats on this aren't great, if you can craft one and click on it, and then you could just hawk it in the bazaar or whatever, because you want to get this AA ability, right? Unless you already have it from something else, which is possible. You might have gotten it from, Might of Stone 11, maybe from some other item, or because what I've noticed with a lot of these AAs is that are triggered from items. If you have one that's higher already, it'll give you all the previous ones and then that last one. So yeah. Then we got Sharpshooting 7, Focus, your hand-eye coordination, increasing your ranged attack accuracy. How do you tell if your ranged attack accuracy has been improved? Is there a thing here? Accuracy, is that it? Right there? Heroic mods? I don't know. Anyway, it's possible. I think I'm wearing one of these already. Yeah, I'm wearing 2 of them. So let's take them off and see if my accuracy, it was at 150. Is it less now? No. Maybe I don't use a bow and arrow, so maybe it doesn't matter. Let me know in the comments. Is this it? Is this, let me move it over here. We're under heroic mods. Would that be accuracy? And should that earring change that score from 150 to something higher? Because it doesn't. Or taking them off, should it lower it? Because it didn't. So just a question, folks. What do you need to make this? Well, you need a duo conflagrant earring and 2 square cut conflagrant diamonds. You have to craft this duo conflagrant earring. So let's look for that. There it is. Duo conflagrant earring. Of course, I have my personal trade skill depot, so we're going to activate that. And you'll see now everything is covered. I have everything. So let's start with the things we can buy. Okay, guys, I'm over here near the small bank. And if we go here to Jeweler Noni in the small bank, right click on him, we need these earring molds, duo setting molds, and cleaning solution. We'll type in clean, and you see you get cleaning solution. It's 5,249 plat. Kind of pricey. Fortunately, I already bought some, but that's where you get it. So 5K plat. If you go to the bazaar and you're like, oh, this jewelry is so expensive, why are they ripping people off? This is why. This is why. I'm paying over 5K just for the cleaning solution. Not to mention all the other things and the occasional failures. This is why. All right. The molds. Just type in the word molds and you'll see all the different molds here. You just want to make sure you're getting the right one. Earring mold. That one alone is also 41 plat. I mean, that's nothing compared to the other stuff, right? And then the setting tool, or the, just type in setting. Now, of course, they only sell a solo setting tool. So if we were to buy that, and then we go under experiment here, and we take the solo, put it in there, and you hit combine, it turns into a duo setting tool. All right. Furthermore, if you do it again, it becomes a trio setting tool. Do it again, and now you have a square cutting tool, a round cut tool, an oval cut tool, a half moon cut tool, a trillion cut tool, a pear cut tool, a marquise cut tool, all the way back to a solo setting tool. Okay, so yeah, you craft it just by doing that. For the record, type in setting. These recipes will be in here, and I guess if you wanted to get your skill up to 15, you could buy one of these and just do that combine over and over again, and it's no fail, and you'll get up to 15. Just thought I'd put it in there. That's if your skill is at 0, but I think there's actually cheaper ways than spending that 41. You could do it for free if you just go to Crescent Reach. If you're playing on live, they give you tasks. They'll get your skill up to 52 from those tasks. It's 52 or 54, something like that. It does thereabout, you know. So let's get back here. Type in conflag. So that covers the 3 items that you can purchase. Then we have enchanted conflagrant platinum. All right. Conflagrant platinum, I have a bunch here that's not been enchanted. It can be dropped in level like 106-ish to 112 zones or whatever, you know, just like 106 to 110, something like that. It's the Kunark expansion. Let me do that real quick. At least I think it is. You guys can chime in the comments if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, guys, you know, please check the comments. You might see someone with a correction. I might even leave a comment correction and pin it at the top if it's, you know, if it needs to be all put in one comment. Like if there's multiple mistakes. So here's the over there stone in POK. You click on this and you see Ring of Scale. You would click that button to get to the Ring of Scale portal. Now, I don't want to do that. And I kind of wish they would have an option where you could just hit cancel if you decide to not go there, because now that's just going to be there for a while. maybe throughout the whole video. Let's see if it ever times out on its own, which I would think it should. Like if you decided to change your mind, right? There could be like a cancel button in the middle. Oh, look, if you push in the middle, it just cancels itself. Okay. Well, that's a good lesson to learn. I didn't know because there wasn't a cancel button. So anyway, that's good to know, guys. Did you know that? I didn't know that. We just learned a new thing, a new feature, I guess. So you get the ore, and then you have to enchant the ore. To enchant it, I have it here. It's a AA ability. You have to use research to make this AA ability. It's just like when you're using research to craft your spells, right? Your tier 2 spells or whatever, you need to use research to make your enchant metal AA abilities. And there's a bunch of them here, okay? There's like enchant Alaran metal, enchant celestial platinum, enchant conflagrant platinum. And you see, I never bothered getting the enchant conflagrant platinum where it's just making one at a time. I wish they had a greater enchant, because they don't. There is no greater, so you can only do 10 at a time, as opposed to the greater of the older metals where platinum and gold and silver and all that, you could do 20 at a time. Here, no, you can't. So you get that scroll, you scribe it, you make a hotkey. I have a hotkey right here. It's got a very tediously long cast time. It's unbelievably long. I hate it. I wish they would change it. And so there we go. We get our enchanted platinum. It kind of looks like a Toblerone to me. I don't know. Like, you know, when you pulled it out of the box and it's still sitting in the foil. Yeah, it's like a Toblerone. It's got an insane cooldown of, I'm thinking maybe 40 to 60 seconds, something like that. They might have actually lowered that recently, because I think it used to be like a minute or two. At least that's what I'm thinking, or what I remember. I could be wrong on that. And another unfortunate thing is, if you enchant one metal, you see all of them are on the same dang timer, so you have to wait. So then there we go. Let's try it again. And then I can give you a more accurate depiction of the cooldown once it's done casting. 47 seconds. I guess it might be like 60 seconds from the beginning of cast, and by the time it's actually, you know, enchanted your metal, there's like 47 seconds left. Let's try to make some of these other things too. Again, let's open up our bag here, because that's where we're going to put our completed item. We're going to make a necklace. So we'll make the duo necklace. We'll try to make a ring. So we'll make a duo ring. I think I already made the earring. Did I? Let's check here. Yeah. I already got a earring. I might fail, because as you see, my skill is 353. This stuff is 510, some of it. Although it's actually a lot easier to make the completed version of it. I need to get some square cut conflagrant diamonds. That is over here. And for that, you need your conflagrant diamonds. You can get conflagrant diamonds. You can also get the conflagrant platinum. I think that's what it's called, right? Yes, conflagrant platinum and conflagrant diamonds by doing Overseer. You do Overseer, or you go to that Kunark that I showed you, and you can kill mobs, or Overseer, and you do the ones that give you trade skill items, and you can get it doing that. So let me show you with Overseer which of these will give you that metal, right, as a reward. Okay, fortunately, that very first one is going to be giving me trade skill rewards, right? So you can look down each one of these until you see one that says Conflagrant. And here we go. It's the Ring of Scale, which would give me 4 Conflagrant Silk, 1 Conflagrant Diamond, and I'm not seeing Conflagrant Platinum here. Sometimes that happens. You need to level up, kind of, to be able to get all the different items offered for Ring of Scale. Because I don't think you get Conflagrant for any of these other expansions. Yeah. So only Ring of Scale do you get Conflagrant Diamonds. There's the diamonds. I'm just not seeing the platinum. But it does, you do get it from here. Just so you know. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, leave a comment, guys. If you know. Also, if you know in other places where to get this stuff, that would be great too. I'd love to hear it. Okay, guys, I found one example. It's called Deep Research. All right. And this one does offer Conflagrant Platinum down here at the bottom. You get 2 bars of Conflagrant Platinum. You get 180 Conflagrant Fish Scales. Those are good to do too. Used in tailoring. And you also get Conflagrant Silk. You get Conflagrant Ore. And you get 4 Conflagrant Diamonds. Another way to acquire your Conflagrant Diamonds and Platinum is set up a buyer in the bazaar, buy it from other players, or just go through the bazaar to the merchants, the people selling in the bazaar, and see if anyone is selling Conflagrant Platinum. So to make this Conflagrant Diamond, we need square cut tool, jeweler's glass, cleaning solution, and your Conflagrant Diamonds. I have a nice amount here. So let's make a small stack of the square cut Conflagrant Diamonds. I still fail a lot making this. Of course, I do have my final form of my intricate jeweler's glass here. That's the jeweler's trophy, and it gives you a nice bonus here, up to a 45 point bonus in your crafting skill here. So if I were to take this out, my skill would be a lot lower. 45 points lower, to be precise. Alright, I've got a good amount of the square cut Conflagrant Diamonds now. So let's try to craft this earring. There we go. We made the earring. And again, it's got 184 AC, 4580 hit points, 4535 mana and endurance, a good amount of heroic stats, a nice amount of saves, and we got attack, hit point regen, mana regen, heal amount, spell damage, clairvoyance, and it's got 3 different effects, one of them being that it unlocks an alternate advancement ability, increasing your attack power. And let's actually see. Let's see what my attack is right now. I don't know if I've already triggered this or not. So it's currently 2014. Cannot use this item until it's attuned. Well, I already have some attuned. So let's right click on it. Alright. My attack is 2014. So I believe I already had triggered the effect on this, because as you see, I'm already wearing them. And as soon as I put on something, I right click on it to see if it gives me an AA ability. Alright, let's move on. Athletic Conflagrant Ring. This, we already made the duo Conflagrant Ring, and it uses 2 square Conflagrant cut diamonds. Fortunately, we already made some, so there we go. I'm already, as you could see, wearing 2 of those as well. It gives you 184 AC, 4565 hit points, 4565 mana, 4565 endurance. A good amount of heroic stats. All the saves here. Attack, hit point regen, mana regen. I would rather have a higher mana regen, so I'm gonna have to look for the different rings and see if there's a different one that provides more mana regen. Aha! So I just learned something myself here. If you look here, we have another option, Secure Conflagrant Ring, which actually gives you more mana regen than hit point regen. And it has, I believe, very similar, if not the same kind of effects here. Reduces the mana cost. Yep. And it gives the form of defense. AA ability. So it would be wise, I would get an extra +2, mana regen on each finger if I switch to these. So you bet your booty I'm going to do that. So let's make another Conflagrant rings. Let's make 2 more. See, I learn in real time while making these videos for you guys. I am not making this up. I did not realize. I don't always pay attention when I'm doing stuff. Sometimes I'm in a hurry because I have this limited time that I can play this game. I'm actually going to make a couple of extras because I want to give Fez a pair of these because my mage, he's at the level where he would benefit from this too. So again, we want the secure ones that give you more mana regen. How do I not pay attention to this stuff a little bit better? This is why you guys always like, stop putting yourself down. You're doing good. No, I suck. I do. I can't believe that I screw up so monumentally that I don't right away notice these little things in the jewelry, especially, or just other things that I've crafted where there's a better alternative for that class. Sure, if you're a warrior, you want that extra hit point regen, not mana regen. It doesn't do anything for you anyway. But you know? Okay. So let's see, my mana regen right now, because maybe I'm capped. I don't know. There's like a cap. It's at 39. My current mana regen is at 396. Okay, 396. It should go up 4 points if I switch out the rings. All right. Yes, it went up 4 points. It is now at an even 400. I need to look at more of my stuff and see if there are alternate items I can make, because yeah, 4 points per tick at this level isn't a huge deal, but still, it might help, Yeah, my hit point regen dropped by 4 points as well, but I'm honestly okay with that. Cause let's take a look again. 1339, because I didn't pay attention to my hit point regen. Yeah, and now it's 1341. So yeah, it does drop, but I'm fine with that drop. I am completely fine with that. I should probably look to see, yes, that earring. There's probably an earring that I can craft that will give me additional mana regen. Again, learning as I try to teach. I'm probably the last person on YouTube that should be trying to teach you anything. Go look at a better YouTuber. I'm joking, of course. I want you to watch my stuff. Please stay. If not for the absolute dumpster fire that is me. Because come on, we like that stuff. Otherwise, why would Jersey Shore exist? Okay? Why? Tell me. All right. So let's move right along. We want to do a necklace here. So let's look at these two. Okay, so there's a necklace that is similar. Oh, this is interesting. There's a necklace that has the exact same amount of hit point and mana regen. That's fascinating, guys. So let's make that one. Let's make that one. That's actually one that I already have. Oh, there's one of security as well. Well, that one has more hit point regen. Well, let's just... There might be a third necklace, and I'll have to look into that. But that just used a half moon cut Conflagrant diamond, a trillion cut Conflagrant diamond. Again, you use the cut tools in your jeweler's kit to cut those diamonds. Let me show you really quick. Again, So trillion cut tool, the jeweler's glass, and the Conflagrant diamond, and the cleaning solution. A quick thing, jeweler's glass, that's something you actually craft. I'll type in glass, and here you go, jeweler's glass. That is a jeweler's glass lens and a jeweler's glass cup. You craft those as well. You use fine sand, gnomish heat source, okay, to create a glass disc. You use the glass disc with grinding powder, which you could buy off the jeweler, to make your jeweler's glass lens. Your jeweler's cup is made with just a regular silver bar and a gnomish heat source. And there you go. You combine those two, you get your jeweler's glass. As someone who plays a mage a lot, one of my absolute favorite things to craft with the Conflagrant diamonds and all that is the Summoner's Conflagrant earring. Let's try that. We got our duo Conflagrant earring that we crafted. We have Marquise cut Conflagrant diamond. We have round cut Conflagrant diamond. We hit combine. And we have our Summoner's Conflagrant earring. This gives you an even hit point and mana regen. It gives you 177 AC. It gives you 4295 hit points, 4710 mana and endurance, a phenomenal amount of heroic intelligence, and it gives you a couple of cool clickies. Well, one cool clicky, which is Tiny Companion, which will shrink your pet, allowing it better mobility in tight quarters. But here's my favorite part. It also gives you Enhanced Minion 18, okay, which is excellent. That will help improve the power and level up your pet when you summon it. And it works on pets up to level 110. What I find odd here is it says it's for spells between 91 and 110, but you have to be 106 to use it. So I guess what, like, in case you got the earring before you got your new pet spells, I don't know. It's odd. So that's it for the jewelry. You can make earrings, you can make rings, you can make necklaces. You cannot, however, make masks. It looks like it's a jewel craft thing, but it's not. Masks are made using pottery, the pottery skill. So that's going to be a whole other video, and that's going to be made on Fez, because Fez is my pottery guy. I apologize, but it just gives me more stuff, more content to make, and I will get on that as soon as I can. So again, this is the jewel crafting you can do, and you do have to go out and hunt for this stuff. I hope this video has helped you. If it has, please leave a thumbs up. It would really help get my video out there to more viewers. And if you'd like to support me and support the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I'm trying to reach a goal of 2K subscribers, which would be great. It'd make me real happy. You can also join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, you can check the links below the video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons have similar perks, like a link to join the private Discord. Finally, you can leave a super thanks on the video. A super thanks is like a little donation that says, "Hey Fez, I appreciated this video. Thank you." I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your continued support. You, yes, you, right there. I see you. Thank you. Thank you very much for your continued support. Was that cringe? Was that cringe enough for you? I hope it was. Because while I'm cringy all the time, I don't actually go out of my way to be cringy. It's just a side effect of being me. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.